President John Mahama is to cut sword for the construction of 5,000 affordable housing units at Old Ningo, and the president is about to speak now. We are getting in touch with my colleague Edward Kwabi.
Hello, good afternoon.
Right, Eddie, thanks for joining us. Edward Kwabi.
Well, your line is not too clear, but if I could hear you right, I am currently at Old Ningo in the Greater Accra region, where the president is to cut the sword or to lay ceremonial blocks for the construction of 5,000 housing units for civil and public servants. Now, we all recall that government earlier attempted to construct some housing units for the security services under the STS housing project, which did not really come to pass. So government has been looking for new ways of getting housing projects on course for civil servants and making it affordable for them to purchase. And this is one of them. The government of Ghana with Brazil government and a company called OAS are constructing 5,000 housing units that are affordable for people, that is civil servants, who will be here. Though it will be, this particular project will be under the Ghana Home Loans project, and all civil servants and public servants will be able to access this home loans and be able to purchase some of these housing units. And this whole project is under the Ghana National Housing Scheme. And over the next 2 years, some of these housing projects will be outlined in the various regions across the country. This is all geared towards achieving the Better Ghana agenda and ensuring that people have access to decent homes. And so in the next 2 years, we'll be seeing more of such projects being unraveled by the president.
Well, Eddie, I know the president is yet to speak, but you would also remember that the late Professor Atta Mills also cut sword for something like this to start, a similar construction for the civil servants to also start. What exactly is the president saying? What is the time frame for this construction?
Well, the truth about this project is that you may recall that, of course, the STS housing units was a fiasco. It couldn't come to play. It was basically, we were told, boardroom wranglings. But what has happened is that President Mahama, under his new commitments, has indicated that under this project, this particular project, they are going to ensure that those they sign a contract with move to site to start with the construction of their houses, and that is exactly what is happening. Contractors are already on site, and the land has been given to them already, and government is not going to pay them. It is a form of a loan facility. That is, they are going to construct. The Brazilian government is going to source their own funding, construct it, complete it, and hand it over to the government of Ghana. Now that will be handed over to the Ghana Home Loans, and the Ghana Home Loans will in turn give it to people in the public sector, civil servants who are interested in this housing. So it is not something that the government of Ghana is going to source funding for it, but then it's going to be funded by the Brazilian government, and of course the land will be given by government of Ghana, and the work will start. As I'm talking to you now, there are a lot of machines or tractors on ground, and immediately the president kickstarts or cut the sword for ceremony for the project to begin. We are being told that 5,000 housing units will be raised here.
But have we been given any time frame that this project would last for?
Well, the president is about to speak, and I anticipate that he's going to give the timelines for this particular project. As it stands, we all know that it is something that they intend to roll out across the country. That is, if all their development partners come on board early enough, and it will be rolled across the country to ensure that people have access to decent housing in the country. But for now, we are yet to get the timelines for the completion of this particular project.
All right, thank you so much, Edward Kwabi. We'll get in touch with you again when President John Mahama speaks for this sword cutting ceremony for the construction of 5,000 affordable housing units at the Old Ningo area, and we understand the president is yet to speak. We would get you visuals of that particular bit, but